Hello, everyone. I hope you're well and fine. So, today we are going to talk about the infinitive, the tenses of the infinitive, and about enough and to. So, let's start with the infinitive first. As usual, we are going to start with some examples, and I'm showing you the first one. Three sentences. She wants to finish her work. She must work overtime. She hopes to get a promotion soon. So everywhere we have infinitives. Let's talk about them more and the infinitives we have here. We have two types. The first one is to infinitive. For example, I hope to see you soon. We see that we're using not just see, but with to. And the second is the bare infinitive. It means that we use it without to. It says, the example says, he can't help me. So we don't see any to here. Firstly, we are going to talk about the to infinitive. So the situations when it can be used. The first one is express purpose. We have an example here. It says, she went to the bank to get some money. And here we can see that if we ask this person why you went there, this person can answer that I went there to get some money. So we show the purpose. For example, I can also ask you, why do you study English? And you can reply, I need it for my job, or I need to study English for my job, or I need to speak fluently. I want to speak fluently. And here you are using this to infinitive to show me why you're doing it. So it's your purpose. Next one, after certain verbs, and it's really helpful to remember these words by heart because sometimes you can forget either to use it or not. So that's why it's the best decision. The first one is advise, agree. Yeah, I will just read them. Appear, decide, expect, hope, manage, offer, promise, refuse, seem, want, afford, pretend, etc. So it means that after these words, after these verbs, you need to use to infinitive. Here we can see an example. He advised me to apply for the job. Also, if I make an example with hope, I can say, I hope to see you soon. She promised me to come. I refused to go there, and so on and so forth. So you can use these words with the to infinitive. Next one, after verbs such as know, decide, ask, learn, remember, want to know, etc. When they are followed by question words who, what, where, how. So let's look at the examples first. The first one says, I can't decide where to go. So here we can see that here we are using the infinitive because here we have like where to go. But if you are using why in the second example, we can see it. I want to know why you've decided to leave. So it's followed by a subject and a verb. So not by an infinitive. So I want to know why you've decided and then to leave. Also, we can make some examples like I don't know who to invite. I don't know what to wear. So, as you can see, after these words, who, what, where, how, we use to infinitive. But after why, we use a subject plus verb, but not infinitive. Next one. After adjectives such as nice, sorry, glad, happy, willing, afraid, ashamed, we use infinitive with to. He is glad to be back. It's nice to meet you. I'm glad to be here. I'm happy to find you. And yeah, you can make some more examples. Next one, after to and enough. We will also talk about them later. So she's too shy to talk to the manager. We've got enough money to buy a new car. So next ones. After eat plus be plus adjective of plus noun pronoun. When it says like this, when we see it like this, it's really hard to understand, but it's better to see the example. It says it was nice of him to help. So it was nice. We see it was, yeah, it, then be verb, nice, an adjective, then of him or her or somebody else, and then to help. I can also say it was pleasant of you to come to this lesson or to join this lesson. So it's usually when we say something polite and it's like, it was so good of you, or it's so nice of you to do it, and then yeah, we can compliment someone. So next one, after would like, would love, would prefer. So you know it really well because we usually use would like with the to. So I would like to learn foreign language. I would love to be here. I would prefer to drink some coffee. So yeah, as it says, express specific preference. Also, after only to express an unsatisfactory result. He rushed to the bank door only to discover that it was locked. So with only, it shows something, yeah, something kind of sad. We wanted to go there to this bank, or he wanted to go to this bank, but unfortunately, it was locked. So then let's talk about bare infinitive. Of course, as you remember, as you all know, we don't use to with modal verbs may, should, can, etc. You must study, so we're using the bare infinitive without any to. Next one, after the verb let, make, see, hear, and feel. This is really important because sometimes, yeah, we can make mistakes, but we need to remember these words. They made him pay for the damage. Let me help you. But when it comes to be made, be heard, be seen, we use them with to infinitive because it's passive voice. He was made to pay for the damage. So we can see that here it's passive voice. That's why we're using to. Next one, after, had better, and would rather. I hope you remember these two ones. It's like, you had better sign the contract. Kind of recommendation. I would rather go home now. So it's like the person is saying that, if I were you, I would rather go home now. And also, we are using just bare infinitives. And we also need to note some things. The first one, help, is followed by either the to infinitive or the bare infinitive. So it's totally fine to use both of them. She helped me fix the tap, or she helped me to fix the tap. The second one, if two infinitives are joined by and to of the second infinitive can be omitted. So it means that, yeah, in you can see it in the example. He decided to go to university and study biology. So we don't have to use one more to, like he decided to go to university and to study biology. No, you can just use only one. And one more thing, we form negative infinitive with not. He decided not to accept the job. So we use not in the beginning and then infinitive with to. She may not come. Here it's a bare infinitive, and you can see that not is just placed before the infinitive. She may not come. So then we are going to talk about the tenses of the infinitive because, yeah, we can use them in different tenses. So infinitive has four tenses: in active and two in the passive voice. The present sounds like to give. I want to give some advice to you. In present continuous, to be giving. Perfect, to have given. Present perfect continuous, to have been giving. In passive we have only two ones, present and perfect. To be given and to have been given. So let's talk about them more when we use them. So active one, present infinitive, refers to the present or future. We can see some examples here. She wants to talk to him now. Present tense. Sandra wants to move to a new house next year. About future. Yeah, because we are talking about the thing she wants to do, but in the future. Present continuous infinitive, to be plus ing. Yeah, it describes an action happening right now, and you can see that we are not using it just in the sentence. We have some other helpers too. Here it is, he is believed to be hiding somewhere in the mountains. So here we have the sentence that, many people believe that he is doing it. That's why, yeah, to be hiding somewhere. Next one, perfect infinitive, to have plus past participle. It refers to the past and shows that the action of the infinitive happened before the action of the verb. Let's look at the example. She claims to have met Richard Gere. First, she met Richard Gere, then she claimed that she had met him. So, again, we have the first word, which is just uh, present simple. She claims then to have met Richard Gere, and this to have met shows that this action happened first, and then this one, yeah, then she claims. Next one, perfect continuous infinitive. It refers to the past and emphasizes the duration as usual, yeah, like continuous. Duration of the action of the infinitive, which happened before the action of the verb. She is tired. She claims to have been working hard lately. Again, we emphasize that she has been doing lately. So she has been working very hard, and we claim it. Yeah, she claims it. Next one. Usually we don't actually use these sentences very often, but again, it's better to know because sometimes we can tell about other people and about some assumptions. For example, he is believed to have met Lady Gaga, and it's not a simple sentence. It's not like, oh, many people say that he had or he has met Lady Gaga. No, but we are using some kind of a more interesting structure and saying, he is believed or he is told to have met Lady Gaga. So many people tell that he has really met Lady Gaga. Next one, the perfect infinitive. It's used with verbs such as seem, appear, believe, know, claim, expect, and the modal verbs. So let's make one more example with expect. Yeah, she is expected to come here soon. Usually, you see in the first part where. So then we are going to talk more about passive voice. So, present infinitive, to be plus past participle. He hopes to be given a pay rise soon. We have to be given as an infinitive. And yeah, it's passive voice because he won't do it himself and he hopes that they will do it. Next one. He is said to have been injured. It's perfect infinitive, and we can see the result here. Yeah, he is said to have been injured in an accident. So the verb tenses corresponding to the tenses of the infinitives are as follows. So here we see some more examples. Verb tenses: he goes, he will go. In the infinitive, it's just to go. He is going, will be going, it's to be going. He went, has gone, had gone, will have gone, like something that has finished, like with the result, like past, to have gone. He was going, has been going, had been going, will have been going, it's to have been going. So we will look at some examples. Okay, yeah, here for example, On the platform, you will be doing some tasks too connected to the tenses, but I'd like to read the first one. Is she shouting? Yes, she seems to be shouting. And here we are using the continuous form of it. Yeah, it's about the first person. Is she shouting? Yes, she seems to be shouting. Next one. Did she burn at the dinner? And here we see that, she has already done it. That's why we say, yes, she seems to have burned the dinner. It means that it's perfect. It has happened. We see the result. So the rest is for you. I hope that you won't have any problems with it. Next one. Also on the platform, you have this task. It says Monica Collins is a famous actress. She's going on holiday to another country, and we need to use the prompts and say what she expects to be done on her arrival. So in the example, it's she expects to be met at the airport, and it's passive voice. Yeah, she expects to be met. Some people will meet her. Next one, give some flowers. We also can we're using the same passive. She expects to be given some flowers. So yeah, these tasks will be on the platform, and they are usually speaking tasks. And also I'd like to talk to you about to and enough. Let's look at two examples. He's too young to walk by himself. There is enough snow to build a snowman. Yeah, we see that they are followed by infinitives. To comes before adjectives and adverbs. It shows that something is more than enough, necessary or wanted, and has negative meaning, like too much, too much. Yeah. So let's look at the examples. To plus adjective, adverb plus to infinitive. Tim is too old to join the basketball team. So we see that, yeah, he's too old to do something. They run too fast for me to catch up with them. Again, they run too fast for me to catch up with them. We're using to infinitive. Next one, to for somebody something. This plan is too complicated for me. Here we are not using infinitive, but we are saying that it's like we are describing it for somebody or something that it's too much for me, too many information for me. I hope you won't say it. I hope it's okay. So next one, to for somebody something, and to plus infinitive, to infinitive. This ring is too expensive for me to buy. So here we are already also adding some action. It's too dangerous for me to go outside. It's too hard for me to do it now. Next one. Enough comes after adjectives and adverbs, but before nouns. It shows that there is as much of something as it is wanted, needed, and it has a positive meaning. The first one, adjective, adverb plus enough, enough plus noun, and we have to infinitive. He's clever enough to solve the problem. So he's clever enough to solve the problem, to do something. I can also add, you are clever enough to do all the tasks on the platform with good results. Next one, we've got enough money to go on holiday. So we are using to infinitive. Next one, not plus adjective plus enough and to infinitive. We are old enough to vote. It has positive meaning. We are not old enough to vote. It has negative meaning, and we see that not is in the first place. We are not old enough to vote. So you are old enough to, I don't know, like to go to the club, or you are clever enough to finish all these tasks. Yeah, I know that I keep saying things about the tasks on the platform, but I'm trying to motivate you because I see that you're doing so many things, and it's just incredible. It's really cool. So then, yeah, that's all for today. Here we have some more information, and actually, yeah, I'd like to look at some of them because I may have some things that can be added. Yeah, we told about purpose, we told about the verbs, certain verbs. Again, adjectives, yeah, as we can see in the examples. I was annoyed to hear that he had left. He is reluctant to help. You were clever not to believe him. So also we can add some adjectives. We told about it. Nouns, yeah, I think this one we haven't spoken about this thing. After certain nouns and pronouns such as something, somewhere, anywhere, nothing, usually to show that something is necessary, possible. We've got a lot of homework to do. Take something to drink. So with these words, we also use to infinitive. We told about after to and enough. Okay, and about these ones too. So just reminding you. Then I wish you to have a nice time doing the tasks on the platform. And you know that if you have some questions, if you don't understand some things, it's totally fine to text me. And I'm always happy to help you. So I'm using the to infinitive here. So see you next lesson. Bye bye. Good luck.